Welcome to Corvette America's 1961 to 62 seat cover installation video. In this video, we will show step by step how we removed the old seat covers, the foam, the springs, and the frames from this pair of 62 seats and restored them with reconditioned frame, new seat springs, foam, and new seat covers. Creating a set of reconditioned 1962 seats ready to be mounted in the customer's Corvette. The seats were received in this condition. The vinyl seat covers were cracked in some areas. They will be replaced with a new set of our black vinyl seat covers. The rusty seat frames and tracks will be reconditioned and reinstalled. The tools we recommend using are side cutters, screwdrivers, a ratchet and socket, a utility knife, and hog ring pliers. Proper eye care is recommended during the installation process. The first step is to remove the bolts joining the back to the bottom. Be sure to keep all the hardware as it's removed from the seats. A good way to organize it is to push each piece through a piece of cardboard and mark on the cardboard where they are used. Next, remove the bolt that fastens the seat track to the frame. Use a clutch head bit to remove the other bolt on the seat track. Next, remove the hog rings that attach the seat cover to the frame. Begin separating the cover from the frame. Then separate the seat cover from the seat foam. Use the side cutters to remove the hog rings that hold the cover to the frame. Now tear the old cover away from the seat foam. Remove the hog rings that attach the foam to the frame. And remove the hog rings that attach the springs to the retaining ring. Continue removing all the hog rings that attach the seat springs to the frame. Use a screwdriver to remove the hold-down rods from the frame. Separate the frame and the retaining ring from the old seat springs. Here's the disassembled seat bottom. Check the frames for cracks or damage. If there are any problems, Corvette America can repair damaged frames. Also, a new retaining ring is available from Corvette America. Remove the hog rings that attach the cover to the frame of the seat back. Pull the old seat cover away from the foam and remove the hog rings attaching the cover to the foam. Tear the old seat cover away from the foam. Continue removing the hog rings that hold the foam to the frame. Then pull the old foam away from the seat frame. Remove the hog rings that fasten the burlap to the frame, then remove the burlap. We remove the small black burlap spring ties because these frames will be blasted and painted. These burlap pieces will be reinstalled after the frames have been painted. We also removed the hog rings that attach the larger black burlap piece to the frame. If possible, save these burlap pieces for installation later. When reinstalling this burlap piece, hog ring it to this wire. Using a screwdriver, remove the two clips holding the black burlap to the frame. Here is the disassembled seat back. Once the seats have been disassembled, the frames and tracks will be sent for blasting and painting. Corvette America uses a glass beading process to remove the rust and old paint from the seat tracks and frames. After the frames have been blasted, they are now ready to be painted. We use a black, rust-preventative paint on the seat frames. Originally, the seat tracks were not painted. We paint our seat tracks with a gunmetal paint to prevent rust and retain an original appearance. Corvette America offers seat frame and track reconditioning services. To begin the assembly and installation, attach the two clips that fasten the black burlap to the seat back frame. Use hog rings to attach the black burlap pieces to the frame. For this installation, we are using our replacement springs, which must be cut to size. We also offer the correct reproduction springs with proper burlap pockets and correct muslin ticking. Use hog rings to attach the springs to the frame. Line up the retaining ring and cut the material away from the springs where needed to insert the hold-down rods. Then fasten the hold-down rods into the seat frame. Use hog rings to attach the retaining ring to the seat springs. Next, use hog rings to attach the seat springs to the frame. Put a hog ring anywhere the seat frame crosses a spring. Attach the gray felt padding to the seat frame. This gray felt padding is available in the cotton and burlap kit. New seat foam is highly recommended. Corvette America manufactures seat foam for 1959 to 2004 Corvettes. Place the new seat foam onto the seat bottom and locate the midpoint of the frame. Then place more hog rings to fasten the springs to the frame. Hog ring the seat foam into the frame. Use 3 hog rings in the center and on the sides of the seat foam. The brown strip on the seat foam helps the hog rings hold the foam onto the frame. Corvette America manufactures seat covers for 1959 to 2004 Corvettes. This customer requested 1962 black vinyl seat covers for this set. We install our seat covers with the original style clips, hog rings, and wires. We don't use cable ties, string, glue, or any other non-factory methods. These covers are made with our high-quality vinyl just like the originals. All of the installation kits and seat hardware are available from Corvette America. The first step to install the new covers is to cut the gray listings and insert the proper length wires. Be careful not to cut the stitching. On 59 to 61 seats, each piece of the seat cover and foam set is marked. Take notice of these markings and be sure to use the appropriate pieces on the proper frame section. However, 62 seat bottom foam and covers are unmarked and will fit either left or right. Line up the seat cover wire into the middle groove in the seat foam and hog ring the wire through the foam and into the frame. Cut the listing on the side of the cover for the wires and hog ring them into the frame. Cut a 6-inch strip of cotton padding and wrap it around the seat bottom. Next, install a long seat wire around the bottom edge of the cover. Slowly roll the cover over the foam and wrap it under the frame. Flip the seat bottom over and use 3 hog rings to attach the front of the seat cover to the frame. Then roll the cover over the back of the seat bottom and use hog rings to attach the wire to the frame. Continue rolling the cover over the foam and smooth any wrinkles in the cover. Continue to smooth out any wrinkles in the seat cover. Make sure the welt cord is aligned with the top of the seat foam. If wrinkles still remain, they can be removed during the steaming process. Here is the finished reconditioned seat bottom. The first step to installing your new seat covers to the seat back is to fasten the burlap to the seat frame using hog rings. Then place the new seat foam on the frame and fasten the foam to the frame with hog rings. Use 3 hog rings on each side of the seat foam to attach the foam to the frame. The brown strip on the seat foam helps the hog rings hold the foam onto the frame. These 3 hog rings attach to this wire of the seat frame. The driver's side seat cover is marked with an X. Cut the gray listing and insert the proper length wire. Be sure not to cut the stitching. Use hog rings to attach this wire to the frame. Next, cut the listings and insert the longest wire around the outer edge of the seat cover. Carefully roll the seat cover over the bottom corner of the foam, then repeat this step on the other side. Smooth out any wrinkles, then carefully roll the cover over the top of the seat back. Use hog rings to attach the burlap to the frame. Push the frame down into the cover and use hog rings to attach the cover to the frame. Smooth out any wrinkles and continue using hog rings to attach the cover to the frame. Attach the sides of the cover to the frame with hog rings. Cut the cover next to the pull tab just above the stitching and insert the proper length wire. Attach this wire to the frame using 3 hog rings. Wrap the pull tabs into the frame and attach them using hog rings. Then cut the gray listing on both sides just below the wire to leave some slack in the cover and show the hole in the frame. Continue to smooth out any wrinkles. Here is the finished reconditioned seat back. Use a steamer to smooth any wrinkles in the vinyl. Do not use a heat gun on the vinyl. Ice can be used in conjunction with the steamer to strengthen and shape the welt cord. Next, cut a smaller hole in the section of the cover for the seat track bolt. Attach both bolts and fasten the seat track to the frame. We hope this video helps you with the installation of your new Corvette America seat covers. You can take advantage of our seat cover installation service if you prefer, and let our team of in-house professionals do the installation for you. Call one of our sales representatives for details. Also, be sure to ask about Corvette America's seat frame and seat track reconditioning services. So what came to Corvette America as a worn-out set of seats will leave with brand new seat covers and reconditioned frames and tracks ready for installation. Corvette America, quality to the finest detail. Thanks for watching and enjoy your Corvette.